So all that to come, but let's introduce our special guest for this first Sky Sports News podcast, David Haye, newly crowned WBA heavyweight champion of the world, of course, after that victory slaying the giant in November, Nikolai Valuev. His next fight, April the 3rd, at the MEN Arena in Manchester against John Ruiz. And David, we're here at your training base, your camp, underground. The trains are going over top. It's an earthy, grimy place to train, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not as spitting sawdust as some gyms, but then again, you know, it's not too much of a lap of luxury. You know, we've got everything in here we need. You know, the Park Plaza laid it all on for me, and it's exactly what I need. I'm over the moon with it. And training went great for the Valuev fight, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we're going to do the same training we did for the Valuev fight for John Ruiz on April 3rd. And I've got a good feeling you're going to get a great performance.
How are preparations going? How do you ramp them up? How do you progress?
So far, so good. You know, I've just doing all the basic stuff. You know, getting back into shape. You know, I had a couple of months off after the Valuev fight, just to regroup, relax, and let your body recover and rejuvenate. That's out of the way now. It's back in the heavy training now. This is the hard part. You know, the first 2 or 3 weeks of getting back into it. You know, your body's aching. Everything seems to be swollen. But you know, you got to go through that to get to that speedy sort of position I want to be in right before the fight, and so far I'm on schedule. After
November, it was such a sort of a freak event, let's say. I know there's pictures of Valuev all around the gym still. Do you rip up that rule book for that fight and just throw it away and move on, because you can't ever fight again like that?
Exactly. You know, you're fighting someone who's 7'2" and 23 stone. You know, there's not many people in the world who are that tall, let alone guys who actually do boxing. So I've got that big freak show out of the way, and now it's time to focus on someone kind of human-sized. And John Ruiz, I think he's 6'3", same size as me. You know, he weighs about a stone heavier than me, so it'll be a bit of a luxury actually fighting someone the same size as myself. You know, he's a former 2-time heavyweight champion. He did what Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis couldn't do, and knocked down Evander Holyfield. You know, he put him down pretty badly. And you know, he's got some power. You know, he's been around. He's only been stopped once in 53 fights, I think it is. He's got a good chin, very durable. So I'm expecting a good, tough, you know, competitive fight. And apparently his training is going great. He's got a new trainer, new coach, a new promoter. So apparently he's in a good place mentally, spiritually, and he believes he's going to beat me and take the title out of Britain. And you know, that always means a good fight. He's quiet though, isn't he? You called him a little bit dull, a little bit boring. He is very dull. I didn't call him. He is. It's a fact. You know, I said before, he's the cure for insomnia. You know, he's not the type of fighter that gets you fired up. But you know, he's effective at what he does. You know, he doesn't really go to prey. He didn't turn up at a pro. Paid for his first-class flights, hotels. You know, chauffeur had him all laid up to come to the press conference to announce the fight. He just didn't bother showing up. You know, they don't call him the quiet man for nothing. You know, but you know, I was half expecting something from him. You know, trying to pull a little move here and there. But you know, he's gonna pay for that on April 3rd. Just finally, for the moment, how do you balance out giving an opponent something to pin up on their locker room, calling them dull, calling them boring, and how do you balance it out with wanting to go great guns and you know, show that you're confident and you're pumped up and your chest is puffed out? How do you balance it out? I say a lot of stuff in the lead up to fights. I sort of pick a guy's weakness and let him know that I know about it. You know, I believe I'm faster than him. You know, I believe, you know, I've got a better sort of punch repertoire than he has, and I'll be letting him know that, just to reconfirm in his mind that I'm the better athlete. So when it comes to the fight, you know, during the fight, I'm going to be hitting him with shots he can't see, and then he'll sort of revert back to, okay, he wasn't lying, he was telling the truth. He's faster than I am. You know, he can hit me from angles that I've never seen before. So you know, some of the stuff I say is there's a lot of sort of mental warfare involved, and it sort of plays its way into the fight. And during the fight, you know, I'm going to show him things he's never seen before, and he's going to be in the world of hurt.
David, thanks very much for now, but we'll just change tack for a moment.